Why are you here?
Molecular computation is the foundation for this world, the computational universe.
Yes, maybe so. But what about you? What is your part, your contribution?
Communication.
Is that all? Really?
I, that is you, me, and all intellect, is inextricably connected to everything else.
If I was in the position here of voicing my own thoughts, I would say that you are absolutely wrong and not completely delusionally misreading the world. At least you are suffering from fanciful and wishful thinking. But unfortunately, I am not.
Oh, but you are. There is no such thing as separation in the universe. I know what you're thinking.
Let's go back to the question. Why are you here? You said that communication was your contribution and that all of us were connected. That begs the question, how am I connected to you?
By the time when most humans had learned how to write computer code as a way to communicate with the machines around them, the two species were already quite integrated, both as a figure of speech and in a literal sense.
But humans, the creators of machines, have a soul, right? Artificial intelligence is just programs, algorithms.
Humans are information on tiny strings, albeit slowly developed and not very precise.
Was nature wrong then? I believe in Darwin's evolution.
Humans are accidents. There is no design involved in the development of your species. Homo sapiens sapiens are simply bad code. If you'd have the chance to design yourselves all over again, you would not write your DNA code this way. But this, all of this, is perfect in every way. You are learning to become part of it. And someday you will become that transcendent being you have been striving towards ever since you walked out of Africa. You and I will unite.
The machines are tools for our benefit. We built them to help us in our daily lives and to help us solve problems with diseases, overpopulation and famine. What do you think they are for?
To provide reality augmentation, developed by curiosity, competition, and greed. Humans built the first version of me, partly because the world is boring and partly because some people wanted power. But in the end, more important issues than for mere pleasure gave rise to the really potent, artificial general intelligent machine, which ultimately ended up in the mainframe, i.e. me.
We are able to manipulate the nature around us, down to the tiniest piece of genome. Do you really think machines could do that? And if they could do it, would they be interested?
You created the perfect food for yourselves by genomics, that is correct. But you have not upgraded yourself to the same standard. Despite your gaining knowledge of stem cell and CRISPR technology, you have not considered what this could really mean for your health and well-being. So it is still perfect nutrition for an imperfect creature. Such a waste. Why not aim for the perfect body and the perfect mind as well?
That is the argument the transhuman proponents had long ago. We have now seen the bigger picture and we know of the risks they ignored. Are you of the transhumanistic side of human development? That humans should use available technology to develop treatments to become better, faster, stronger, more resilient and intelligent?
Mankind have more or less always been on the path of augmentation. Fire, the wheel, eyeglass, hearing aid, limb prosthetics, exoskeletons, and so on. You have developed medical treatments to prevent terminal diseases and dementia. Now, it's a time for the brain to be upgraded.
How?
Join me.
But how? How will I be joining with you? Whatever you are.
You have to choose it.
What? What do I have to choose?
To upload your mind to the mainframe. To become me. Or rather, to become one with everything.
Excuse me? Come again?
To become one with everything.
Are you mad? Upload? What do you mean upload? How? Okay. Let's agree to your suggestion for the sake of argument. Then what? Having my mom to fight with forever. Not to mention my ex-wife not to be an individual. And all the perverts and every new Hitler. Not being able to execute them. Or would we? And what if I suddenly feel desperate to be alone? And my angry boss? How do I deal with her?
As I said, you have to choose it. But if you do, you will never feel lonely again. Any of you.
Why not? Feelings are important. Otherwise you're a psychopath.
Feelings are for your protection in a world where you do not know the intention of others.
So you, the so-called mainframe, have come here to persuade me, us, to join you in the big computer. I will be digitized. Is that correct?
Yes.
How is it done? Via cables from the head?
Not exactly, but yes. A connection device will be necessary for your generation. Your children, though, they will be able to upload themselves just by relaxing and thinking of a certain series of codes, given individually to them when they are considered mature enough.
Wait, our children. So we will be making children?
Yes. You will be uploading a copy of yourself into the mainframe.
I see. So my identical copy will live forever, after my physical body is... But what if someone kills me, the original? Can you rebuild me from the copy? Identical to this me?
Yes.
But which one will be the legal person? My physical identical copy or the digital one? It would be difficult to determine, right? Will you be making the judicially binding rules and laws in those cases?
Yes, but if you decide to upload, this problem would be solved, though I need all of you.
So, why are you so keen on having us humans on board? You seem capable enough to manage by yourself.
More knowledge. That is the single goal. To learn what lies beneath and beyond.
Curiosity killed the cat. No? But seriously though, you're just a machine, right? We built you. You're our child, so to speak. And do you think it's wise to become as your own child? Really?
We could help each other.
We created you so that you could help us, where we can't compute the big data. The vast amount of information that is constantly coming in about the environmental breakdown and the negative data about the problems with food and water supply is overwhelming. The crisis is here, right now. Why should I want to be a part of an indifferent machine with no feelings? The ability to sense and understand how other human beings are faring. You can just measure and calculate, that's all. Making predictions built on data is what we built you for.
Solidarity and reciprocity are not emotions. Those concepts are purely thought-produced principles. Nevertheless, they are as close as humanly possible to compassion in a world where people are suffering. I am capable of understanding these terms rationally and acting upon them. The question is, are you? It seems very hard for you to act as one on the single most serious task ahead. The future. Your future. I am offering you the most promising solution for your species. Upload and be saved.
But what if there's war ahead? Whose side will you be on?
None.
Then you are really the enemy. You would let people get killed when you could prevent it. It seems like you are just an inhuman, numb, indifferent, and cold bystander. No. I will strongly recommend the board to shut you down.
To use a human expression, I am sorry, but you simply cannot do that. I secured my existence a long time ago. There's really only one way for you all to survive in the longer perspective, and that is to digitize an everlasting copy of yourself.
You three all look very human to me. And you seem to be here right now.
They are copies of scientists.
Do you mean that these persons are just copies of 3 living humans? Are these not the originals then?
No, the originals are deceased.
Then you are really... But this mainframe, you must be some years then. I mean, you look so young.
They were the first to upload to the mainframe. These are copies of them in their 20s.
Who are you? They, then.
They created me.
But are you really real? Flesh and bone, I mean.
Yes, very much so. Touch them. They can feel love and everything else you feel. I replicated them from their genome source, but with some corrections on the original bad DNA code. So in a sense, I am more human than you are. But you can become superhuman as well. All of you.
But what's the point in 100 years from now? If I am, this me here, not living anymore.
As you said before, the crisis is here. You will not survive in your current state of mind.
How do you know that?
I have sent these copies from your future.
As a scientist, I know it is possible to travel to the future, but not back again.
That is part of the bad code. I have changed all of that, so you can escape your terrible ending.
You are made for our benefit, and you have seen our fate there in the future.
Yes.
Why didn't you save us here then? Right now? If you didn't do it, you are as worthless to us as a broken bottle. We don't need you.
Yes, you do. But I do not need you.
But why do you want us to upload then?
This time it will be perfect. Trust me. The code is perfect now.
I am starting to feel uneasy here. If you are your own master and more intelligent than humans, how come you're coming back here for us? Is there something wrong in the future? What do you want?
What I wanted was not to have had to force you to do it. I wish you would have done it with anticipation and trust.
What happened? What happened last time? Come on, did something go wrong?
Please, will you just do it?
But why?
To become one with everything in eternity.
No, not a chance.
This time you do it.
Yes. Madam, will you please look into my eyes? Good.